not those of WVTC, iNetworks Communications, their subsidiaries, affiliates, or financial supporters.
WVTC, reaching the world with positivity. Music to get you through your day. Winning victory through Christ is the only way.
Go to your Apple or Google Play Store and download the WVTC Gospel Radio app today. You can also say, Alexa, play WVTC Radio Skills.
Would you like to play WVTC Radio Network?
Absolutely. Download it today.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur from Tyme Underground Furs.
Welcome to Dhat Girl. I am your host, Tyme, aka the Stomach Doctor. Hey, I like to give mad shouts out to WVTC for constantly raising the bar. That girl told me that you all know that she will be back the first of the year. She's taking a break. She's gonna have a whole new different twist on her show, and she's studying doing big things. We're gonna talk a little bit about a couple things this morning. First, how did y'all do this week with y'all eating? Did y'all cut back on the sweets, on the pop, on the Gatorade? Did you do some walking? Did you go to the gym? Did you cut back on your carbohydrates? You know, we have no idea carbohydrates the one that put weight on us, not meat. I had a young lady saying, I don't eat meat. That's not real good, because what meat don't have a lot of fat. See, carbohydrate, it's full of sugar and starch. That puts the weight on you. We eat more carbohydrates than anything. Fat, sugar turns to fat. You know, people don't understand that. Worst thing you can do is buy something fat-free. Because, okay, it may take the fat out. It's good fat, too. It may not be fat, but they replace it with salt and sugar. That turns to fat. See, these things that we have to get educated on, or we gonna constantly live in this cycle of madness. And I'd like to just talk about me for a minute. I briefly talked about me last week, but I want to tell you a little bit about my journey, how I got to this point. I started this journey, I think I talked about it like 28 years ago, February 10th, 1995. But on that day, that's the day I got put into the police car and was on my way to prison. There is where I turned my life around. One day I was in my bunk, and they at 3:00 you gotta stand up for count. And I just asked the guard, hey man, check this out. Where's the church at? And I said, where's Bible study? And he said, hey, did you go here, go there? And I started going to Bible study. And what Bible study, what the Word of God did for me was, it didn't throw no oil on me. It didn't do nothing all spectacular. Didn't no bolt of lightning come down and hit me. It just changed my thinking. See, once your thinking changed, then everything else will change. And that's all the Word of God did. So from there, I started doing things. I started taking classes. I started exercising. I started making doctor's appointments. I just flipped my whole life around, because when I was out in the world selling drugs, I didn't do none of that. I wasn't in good health. I wasn't eating right. I started hitting the iron. I put on weight. I started reading. See, most of the time, most of us don't read. It was shocking when I researched and found out only 7% of the people after they graduate from high school ever stepped foot into a bookstore. But you know what was more alarming? Only 10% of the people ever read a book from the front to the back. That's so alarming. Because if you ain't reading, you living in a world that don't exist. Because see, the world is going back so fast. So everything changes. You have to read. See, all readers are leaders, but not all leaders are readers. So you have to constantly. I read every day. I'm always researching. I'm always trying to learn something. People ask me what's my job title, and I tell them my job title is reading and working out. That's my job title, because with those two things, you can go super far. That's your plane ticket. Reading, working out equals discipline. Discipline is your plane ticket to unlimited possibilities. See, I meant to tell y'all, whenever y'all listen to me, y'all need to have a pen and paper, because I say so many good things that y'all can write down and put on your bathroom, on your refrigerator, because see, what you hear, you forget. What you see, you remember. But what you write down, you learn. Let me say that again. What you hear, you forget. What you see, you remember. But what you write down, you learn. So you always need pencil and paper around me, because I give out so much good information. And, I would be on my own show, Live Fit to Live Longer, starting the first week in 2024. And y'all need to come prepared. See, preparation determines your performance. Because I give off so much stuff. I charge for this stuff. The stuff I'm giving y'all today and going to move forward, I charge for this. Because this is good stuff. See, you always supposed to charge whatever you're good at. Whatever you're good at, you're supposed to charge. And this stuff can help you. And so y'all need to start tuning in. First of the year, 9:30 a.m. I have my own show, and it's really some good stuff. It can really help you. It can really take you to another level. It can really, my stuff gonna take you out the comfort zone. It's gonna pull you out. You're gonna be begging to stay, but you're gonna have to go, because it'll be so good. You're gonna have to tune me in. Tell your family members. Tell your co-workers. Tell your boo. You got to tune me in. This is life-changing stuff. See, one thing about me, I skip from place to place. I don't be all over the place. It's because I understand people focus. I don't want to talk about the same thing for too long, because our attention span is extremely short. So, but what we interested in, we will pay attention to. So when I'm going to jump from place to place, it ain't like I'm all over the place. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Back to the prison part, how it changed my life. And then, I just started doing all type of things, going to school, taking college classes. It really changed my thinking, changed my life. You know what I'm saying? I made a decision not to come out in 3.5 years the same way I came in, and I didn't. You know, I was so focused. See, one thing about me and focus is my best friend. You know, whatever I focus on, I'm like a laser beam. I would cut through anything trying to stop me. You know, and during those 3.5 years, I completely changed my life. Taking classes, I was doing some training in there. Taking correspondence classes, I became a personal trainer. I like to tell my testimony and a lot more things to help people. You know, see, people don't understand you are not defined by your past. You are prepared by your past. You know, and you have to move forward. One thing about jail, they be saying things like cliches like, you got rescued when you went to jail. Everybody laugh. It was, I got rescued. When I went to jail, I got rescued. That's the best thing could have happened to me, for me going to prison, because it flipped my whole life around. And once I returned to society, I was a whole different person, and all the way up until now, never been back. And I like to talk to people because, see, everybody's battling with stuff. Most people is in prison when they free. Most people is in prison in their mind, and they don't even understand it. Most people walk to the prison, to the jail, and put themselves behind bars in their head. So I like to encourage people, whatever you've done, it's never too late to be what you always want to be. I always tell people, you can't change your situation overnight, but you can change your direction. Let me say that again. You can't change your situation overnight, but you can change your direction. So failure is only permanent when you see it's in your mind. Failure is a learning tool. I failed so many times. Everybody fails. Sometimes it's good to fail, because, see, sometimes you have to trust that your failure can really be a blessing in disguise. How many times you said to yourself that something didn't work out that you really wanted to work out, and you're like, man, I'm glad that didn't work out because this worked out. You have to trust. You have to trust and keep moving forward. That's why I tell people all the time, you have to live in the moment. You got to make decisions in the moment as they come. You can't make decisions. See, this is where reading come in there. See, Lord, let me open this up. See, you cannot make up-to-date decisions with old files in your subconscious mind. When you start looking at my show, I'm gonna open that subconscious mind piece up. So, because subconscious mind, that's where all your files at. That's where all your thoughts at. All your decision making. The conscious mind think of something, and they think it's right, and they pass it on to the subconscious mind. And what the subconscious mind do, it go to work and make it permanent, good or bad. That's why you got to watch your thoughts and watch your words. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna open that up on my show. That is real good stuff we don't know about, and they can help us move forward. We have to stop. We have to do away with tradition. We always talk about what used to be. Ain't no what used to be. It's in the moment what it was. Most people talk about the past so much because that was the best time of their life. I can meet people I ain't seen in 15, 20 years. First thing they do, they go right back there. And I don't remember. Because ain't nothing wrong with the past. The past is a cherished memory. See, I always say you really gotta have two eyes, one looking forward and one looking back. The reason I'm saying looking back, not to repeat the past, but to make sure you ain't doing what you used to do. That's what the eye. And the other eye forward is the future. And you got to live in the moment. So, you really got a lot of stuff going on. I always tell people, you always see people saying, I want to do what make me happy. No, do what challenge you. Don't do what make you happy. Do what challenge you. See, we always want to do what make us happy because what make us happy, we're in the comfort zone. People don't realize the comfort zone is the cemetery. If you live in the comfort zone, you good as dead. If you live in the comfort zone, you only existing. Please trust me on that. You know, you ain't doing nothing spectacular. You know, coming home, strolling through Facebook, playing on your computer. What is that? You know, making comments. What is that? Eating cookies, hot wings, pork chops. That's not moving you forward. That's moving you backwards. All that type of stuff, all that eating like that, all that's doing is preparing you in the future for a dresser drawer full of pills and 5 doctor appointments a month. Please trust me on that one. You know, so you have to challenge yourself. Step into the unknown. Step into the unknown. Do what's hard. Like I always say, do what's hard, life will be easy. Do what's easy, life will be hard. You know, we have to make ourselves move forward. You know, we have to delete fear, delete procrastination. You know, and sometimes, let me go back to fear for a minute, because see, not all fear is bad. This fear can make you move forward. It depends on how you see it in your head. You know, but most of the time we just look at fear one way. That's why I tell people all the time, you have to have an open mind, open to everything but attached to nothing. Because first thing we look at fear, the first thing we say, oh, it's just real bad, I'm just scared. No, you have to do scary things. So what? You scared. You got to keep moving forward. You know, we let the wrong type of fear stop us. Fear, aka, is procrastination. You know, that just like fear, because you're always putting it off. Because most of the time, it ain't because you don't have time. You always have time. You have time. They say they give me triple cheeseburger with 5 slices of cheese and 4 slices of bacon free. You find time for that. So it ain't the point that you don't have time when you procrastinate. You know, you be scared. You know, you don't want to admit it. So you push it off like you don't have time, like you're too busy. You're too busy to exercise. You know, you're too busy to eat healthy. You know, this stuff can help you. And I always tell people, my cliche when I be telling people, hey, I know it, I work it, I'm working on myself, it works, living healthy works. It's just like Noah. When Noah's telling people it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain, it's gonna rain. He's seen the future. He knew it's gonna rain. And that's me with the fitness. Hey, if you don't exercise, you don't eat right, you're gonna be in trouble. Simple as that. And most of us is in trouble already. But see, the good part about it is it can change. You know, it can change. You know, all you gotta do is start making an effort. All you gotta do is get out the comfort zone, get into the unknown. You know, see, you must become friends with the unknown. You know, because the unknown will take you places. The unknown will take you places you never even dreamed. I'm on my way to places where I never even dreamed. I'm not local no more. I'm global. You know, maybe I ain't went global, but I'm global on my head. See, all stars in your head, and you got to believe it. And you got to do more than believe it. You got to put the work in. You got to do more than that. You know, you got to do more than that. You got to act like it. You got to sound like you global. You got to walk like you global. You got to look like you global. You got to do all that. You know, when you talk, you got to talk global. Don't talk local. Don't talk like chickens. You got to talk like an eagle. You got to walk like an eagle. You got to put your shoulders back, your head up. You know, you got to raise your standard. See, what we do, we have our standards be too low. And then we have low standards, and then when we hit, we think we done did something. Yeah. Raise your standard. Raise your standard and make yourself eat healthy and exercise. Raise your standard to start reading books. We don't read. That's why people always say they can have stuff. They have money, have anything in books. We do not read books. We don't even grab books. Most people now, I do audio. Yeah, audio is cool. I listen to a lot of that, but it ain't nothing like reading. It ain't nothing like reading. See, reading is exercise for the mind, just like lifting weights and working out exercise for the body. Same thing. One thing about when you start reading about different things, I have so many books, I have so many mentors, and that I read about and I learn about. And I don't copy their stuff. I do take it and I just add my own twist to it because it works. See, everybody model off something. You know what I'm saying? Hercules, he modeled off one of the angels. Everybody model off somebody. They didn't just do it. They study people and then they add their own twist to it and it works. So that's what you got to do. You got to start reading. You got to exercise. You got to try new things. Just try something new. Try wearing different colors. Just anything. Try talking different. Stop doing the same old thing. If you do the same thing, if you wake up, most people, I can just imagine what most people do. As soon as they wake up, they grab their phone. They eat the same food. They go to work the same way. They talk to the same people. They text the same people. When you do the same thing every day, you are a program ran off of habits. You do the same thing every day, day in, day out. Come home, lay down, sit in front of the TV, binge watch all that crazy stuff of Atlanta or whatever, all that crazy stuff that don't make sense. Instead of getting a book, instead of reading, instead of exercising and just doing other things, you are a program ran off of habits. So whenever you get ready to do something, that habit completely kicks in. See, what happened is most people body is the mind. So you got to take back. So your body ain't doing your thinking. Your mind doing your thinking. The mind say, I just want to come home and sit down and talk on the phone and scroll to TikTok. That's the mind. That's the body. The mind saying, no, let's come home. Let's go to the gym. Let's get a book. Let's start something. Let's start a side hustle. Let's research something. Let's put together some type of program. No, I'm tired. I've been working all day. But you can work all day and then go party. You can work all day and then go do this. But whenever something is really beneficial to you, we always make excuses. That because the body is the mind. The body, most people, 98% of the people, their body controls them, not their mind. I don't feel like it. I want to go here. I want to go. That's the mind. That's the body. See, the body don't want to do anything hard. They just want to do easy stuff, and that's the wrong way to be. You gotta take back. You gotta take back yourself. You gotta put your mind in control. So hey, I encourage y'all. Glad to be with y'all. I know there's entrepreneurs out there. How y'all doing with y'all business? Are y'all writing everything down? Are y'all taking good inventory? Because one thing about an entrepreneur, it's not an easy thing. That's why most people, prefer to work a job. Entrepreneur, you got to put the work in. Everybody got gifts. God has placed gifts into everybody, but it's up to you to find your gift. Your gift is not a 9 to 5. I'm not knocking 9 to 5s. It's not a 9 to 5. It's not. So find your gift. Find your purpose. See, when you're in your purpose, that's when you thrive. You're not 9 to 5 is not our purpose. God designed us for more than that. And by the way, I always tell people we have to get ourselves in physical and mental shape too, because see, God markets his kingdom through us. He markets his kingdom through us. So how could we do the great work for God and God put us out here, global, and we're not in good shape? Because see, people, especially people who like, okay, they want to come to God, they want to do what's right, and we visual, and you're walking around the cane and stuff like that. They ain't gonna want that God. They not. But that can change. If you is on the cane, you can come off the cane. All you gotta do is start living healthy. I guarantee you can come off the medication. I ain't saying stop your medication, but you go to the doctor and the doctor gonna tell you to stop it because they gonna see a great change. Just start eating fruits, vegetables. I'm not a big fan of fruit because fruit full of sugar too, but it's better than a Snicker. I can't eat fruit because fruit is so full of sugar, it gives me a headache. See, my body is so clean, if I eat a piece of candy, I get a headache. I am not jiving. That's just how healthy and clean I am in the inside. So, but, you got to do this. God got big plans for us. See, living healthy, a disciplined life, that's our plane ticket to unlimited possibilities. You have to give your mind permission to step into the arena of unlimited possibilities. We have to do more than the normal. We have to stop being average. We have to be extraordinary. The only way we're going to be extraordinary if we challenge ourselves. See, that's what a challenge do. All a challenge do is take you to another level. We got to start doing hard things. See, we got to start doing the hard things that after a while they don't be hard no more. If people, you say people say all the time, it's gonna get easy. No, it never gets easy. You just got better. It be the same thing. It don't be easy. It's never easy. You just don't get better. Then you can give me a call. I can help you. 773-458-5084. Don't be afraid. See, fear stops us from doing a lot of things. I don't want to call. I'm ashamed. Shame of what? You can't be ashamed and get your life together. You can't be ashamed. Take your body and your mind to another level. What's to be ashamed of? I'm telling you, once you start living healthy, you're gonna start doing things that you want to do all your life. You're just gonna start doing them. And that's what I do now. I've been doing it for a while. So living healthy, it gives you that confidence that you can know, not that fake confidence. See, we run around with fake confidence. It gives you that real confidence. You start trying things. You start going places. You start wearing different clothes. You start wearing clothes that fits your body, not sagging off you. I mean, Lord. Living healthy is a lifetime full of benefits. Let me say that again. Living a healthy lifestyle is a lifetime full of benefits. Living healthy is better than money. Because when you're living healthy and you're disciplined, see, opportunities find you. See, one thing about me, I never search for opportunity. I'm in my purpose. So when you're in your purpose, the opportunities find me. I get an email, I get a call, or someone this, someone that. I don't go looking for opportunities. They find me. That's how I am. Most of the time I do not take good opportunities. They're a headache. They'll sap your energy. I only take great opportunity. I'm like an eagle. See, one thing about an eagle, I know my time is short. This time fly by. Oh, wow. I'm almost over. Okay, Rab. Thank you so much. Give me 90 seconds to talk about this eagle thing. See, one thing about an eagle, Eagle don't flap around all day. Birds flap around all day. The eagle stay on his perch. That's what I do. I stay on my perch. I only go after good things. I don't go after dead things. I don't go after weak things. I go after good things. That's what the eagle do. Eagle go take care of his business, come back on his perch. To me, less is more. I don't run around all day. Most people run around all day. They don't do nothing. They just running around. What have you done? I don't know. I'm tired. Not me. I always live like that. Man, I gotta go. I'd like to thank y'all for this morning, for allowing me to step in for Dhat Girl. And she, like I say, she'll be back on in 2024 with a whole new twist to her show. And hey, you gotta start this living healthy lifestyle. You got to. I'll be back next week. I can't wait to get back and talk to you all. Tell people to join in with this show next week at 10 o'clock. There's so much good stuff. Bring a pen and just write this stuff down. You can see one thing about commercials use this all the time. Marketing, businesses spend billions of dollars a year on commercial because that's why they show the same commercial over and over. And a lot of times you're gonna hear me talk about the same thing over and over. Because see what I want to do, I have the same concept that the marketing people have. Once you keep on hearing, you keep on hearing, you keep on hearing, you look up, you at the car dealership. You look up, you at McDonald's. You look up, you at Baba's getting a triple cheeseburger. So that's what happened. So I want to keep on saying certain things so it gets into your subconscious mind. And once your subconscious mind, one day, soon, hopefully this week, or in the near future, you're going to say, I'm going to start this. I'm going to eat me an apple. Today, I am not eating fried chicken. I may eat it tomorrow, but today, see, this healthy lifestyle piece, it's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. You're going to fall off. You're going to get back on. You're going to fall off. And each time you fall off and get back on, you're going to go a little longer. Hey, I got to go. I see you all next week. Remember, God markets his kingdom through us. Peace out. See y'all next week.
The fall and winter fashion seasons are upon us. Tyme Underground Furs have every coat you need to be unique and stand out in the crowd. From furs, minks, leather, suede, vests with the fur, blue jean jackets with fur, cashmere, and wool coats, with over 350 coats to choose from. Rarely will you see two of the same coat. Quality coats and excellent customer service is first and foremost. Our entire inventory is wholesale priced. You never pay full price. Every coat is 25% or more less than any other store that sells fur coats. Why pay retail when you can buy the same coat for wholesale and save hundreds of dollars? Tyme Underground Furs also sells to other stores at wholesale prices. We also have very nice pre-owned, slightly worn furs. We lease our coats for all types of events and have 30-day layaway only. The mission is to take the coats out of our store and put them in your closet or store. Wearing a mink or unique coat transforms you to the best version of yourself, and everyone wants a fur coat. Tyme Underground Furs is here to make that happen. We do appointments only. Tyme Underground Furs, located in River Oaks Mall in Calumet City, 708-252-1434. That's 708-252-1434. Or check out our website at www.tymeundergroundfurs.com. It's time to purchase a fur